All right, we are live. I don't even know if anyone's watching, but that's fine. We're going to be doing a proper cunt stream. Maybe
Hello.
poke the gorilla, as it were.
Spank the
Please
monkey.
don't. I don't need to get bestiality on our records.
So I am
masturbation.
joined. This is not a normal stream, but I am joined by Kadant and Akio. Say hello, children.
Hello.
You're not
Kadant?
okay. She's not going to say anything.
Anything. What? You invite the cunt onto your proper cunt stream. I'm gonna do cunty thing.
I figured. So, I am doing this because I am all out of ideas for today, so I thought I'd bring a couple people on and we can just shoot shit. I mean, that's what the cunt stream is all about, isn't it?
Well, every once in a while they'll try and do news.
Try. As far as I've seen, they haven't done news for months.
Right, I'll contribute to the news section. I'll come up with the jingle. Do. News just in. Right, that's me. That's all I'm doing.
So that's all you're going to contribute?
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
All right, we're going to have a wild king appear. He is demanding to come in. So, am I doing this right? Am I doing this right for a cunt stream? Just inviting anyone on who wants to come on. That's how it works, right?
Well, are you sober?
I'm at work, so I kind of have to be.
Well, then you're doing it wrong. Plus, you're being very active.
So I'm not supposed to be active. I'm not supposed to be sober.
You're supposed to have your co-host. That's what they do.
Oh, well, hold on.
Oh.
I think I can open something that sounds like a beer. Hold on.
All right.
Does that work? Get a little fizz going.
I can pick up a cat and have it meow. Does that equate to beer? or I can just suggest.
Well, that's a pussy stream. We're talking about a cunt stream.
You need to have a lot of cunts on.
Well, I have 3 on right now.
Cunt is king.
Yes,
it's the biggest cunt of them all.
Meow.
Hiss.
All right, so
Unfortunately I'm driving, so I can't get drunk and then just go off.
No, you can just become a careering death machine into a taco shop, so don't worry.
Yeah. I promise I won't drive into a Taco Bell.
Okay, as long as you're not driving into a Taco Bell. Speaking of, well, because he's not Adolf. Speaking of, he is not on Twitter again. I don't know. I was told he's taking a sabbatical.
His second personality died again?
I guess. So, what has been going on with you guys lately?
Wait, we have people watching. Hold on.
Yes, we have people watching. We have 10.
Oh my god, we have 10 people watching?
Look at the chat.
Oh,
what the fuck are you all doing awake?
Numbskull just joined the chat.
Oh, hey, Numbskull! I love your show.
About the Numbskull.
Numbskull, I'm supposed to ask you about getting on your show. Lo-Fi won't stop talking about it, so that needs to happen at some point.
Yeah, I mean, he was on Failure last Friday.
I know, and you showed me where they were talking good about the proper villains. So I'm happy about that. So, I mean...
And then we had talk to go, who the fuck is Antoine?
No, he didn't say who the fuck is Antoine. He said what the fuck is
Antoine. What the fuck is an Antoine? And then Failure's like, well, That's Antoine's got this cool group called Out for the Guildless, and they have issues with Schmeckle. And I think he knows that it's just all fun and games in a way.
I'm hoping that Failure knows that it's all just fun and games.
Failure's done with him, man. He's not happy with Schmeckle right now.
I will DM you sometime today, Numbed, and we can get things going.
They are called the proper villains, Numbskull.
We are called. The show is my channel is Help for the Guildless, which is my show. You know, my videos, everything like that. But my live stream that I do with my co-host, not these three knuckleheads, but the other ones.
Nope.
The other monkeys that I can't control.
The worst ones.
Those are the proper villains. Those are the proper vaudevillians. That's what they are.
Vaudevillians.
Yes.
They walk around half naked and they sing funny dances, and then Brockus kills himself.
That sounds very, very accurate.
It does sound accurate, doesn't it?
Although this Friday, half of the villains did take over my stream, which was pretty epic.
That's very true. Well, I would say more than half. Well, no,
but yeah.
Lo-Fi was portraying the hero. We don't really converse with heroes, so...
I don't know. She's kind of a bad guy. She's the one who brought them all on.
Well...
Next thing I know, I go from having just Opal and Kaduntan to like, holy fuck, I have a family.
Well, it's because you had Opal
fun,
on.
Isn't it?
I did. I had Opal on. Oh my god. And then she doxed me, and then I couldn't fix it. And in the process of trying to fix it, the whole stream got deleted. So I was like, well...
Be quiet. I'm trying to do things here. I'm to understand that you're coming on Tuesday, right? If what Lo-Fi says is true, because we're doing something fun on Tuesday.
A sacrificial lamb is being brought to the board?
No, not a sacrificial lamb. We are doing what Lo-Fi has... King, unmute yourself. We are doing what Lo-Fi has dubbed the pylon. It's this Tuesday.
Wait, you talking about me coming on?
No! Is your name Numbskull? What the fuck?
Oh, I thought...
This is what...
Totally out of context. Holy fuck. I need to drink another beer.
This is what happens when I unmute you. So, Lo-Fi's created something called the pylon. Now, apparently we're going to have Numbskull as a guest, and what the pylon is you wonderful people get to come on and present a topic. We get to decide if it's going to be entertaining to talk about. If more than, I would say, 3 people in the chat say it's boring, you get ejected immediately and we bring on the next person.
Oh, God.
I like it.
Not on.
People pile.
So, yes, so
The pylon.
So, for those of you who are watching right now, the 9 of you... Oh no, 9, the secret number. The 9 of you that are watching, if you want to come on, bring up a topic. And if it's boring, we'll say goodbye to you. If it's not boring, we'll keep you on and we'll talk about it. And Numbskull is going to be there to help it.
Oh, dear Lord.
That is his 40 on his.
Why do I have a bad feeling about this?
Well, it is Lo-Fi's idea, so we're going to have to deal with it.
Lo-Fi just wanted a vent for her linkage.
You want to vent for her?
No,
Tuesday.
she just wants a vent. Oh,
Rick,
sorry.
It's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. It's going to be on the proper villains. This is what the theme is for the proper villains.
Just don't tell Brockus and Zell. Let them be completely surprised and then boot them if they don't have a good topic.
That'd be hilarious.
Which means I have to boot Zell immediately because he's the one who doesn't like bringing up the news topics anyway.
Oh, it's got news?
He can just start singing, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. Hello, my Clementine."
I am doing this stream because I have no ideas for a video, so I'm doing this instead of a video. You get to experience me and 3 other guests and
live through Technicolor.
Oh God.
You're the one who invited him.
I did. I really shouldn't have. This is why King gets booted a lot of the time.
I'm just an obnoxious ass. I don't have to be drunk.
Who would like to take King's place?
It's
God
pretty
damn you
easy.
all.
Just not be so loud. Done.
I can turn him down. Let's see here. Let's see.
You could make me really quiet. Oh,
There,
fine. I'll
let's
mute
do-
myself. Damn it.
No, you don't have to mute yourself. We'll just turn down your wind tunnel.
That as well.
So
Yeah, that's because I'm driving.
It's going to be fun. Numd, I will DM you later on today after I get off work and get some sleep in me, and we can talk about you coming on, as well as me actually coming on to your show. I saw how much fun Lo-Fi had, and I heard you're having Zell on. Good luck with that. And
Actually, I think Zell would do pretty good.
It depends on how many words he's not allowed to say.
Did you hear that, Num? Antoine's going to come for you.
Woof.
Hobbles, I stream at this ungodly hour every once in a while. You know that.
Cassie.
Oh my gosh, it's Squirrelcast.
And Cassie is here.
Oh, yay.
Oh, don't sound so enthused, Antoine. God. Don't be an ass.
Sorry.
Too late.
Hello, Cassie.
I'm sorry.
dearies.
Should I be more enthusiastic that you showed up?
Yes.
Which she
Oh my
said.
god, Cassie is here. Everybody should celebrate. How's that? Does that work?
Yay!
That's the general rule between everyone and Cass is there must be a parade for when Cass is appearing.
No.
When
And the fanfare.
No, we decided against the parade.
We just got to
We
give her a
decided to
fanfare.
Sacrifice. Oh my god.
So, well, I've got this band of monkeys. They're quite well trained. We can sacrifice them, but I'll get the deposit back.
We can't.
But they're
cannot
just-
Oh, that's fine.
sacrifice
That's
the
fine.
villain.
They're the
We can't
entertainment.
sacrifice the villains. I can't sacrifice my villains. I'm sorry. I know they're a
We
bunch of
are.
uncontrollable monkeys, but it happens.
We aren't gonna sacrifice them. Oh my god. Don't freak out.
Yeah, no, you're just going to spank them.
I am
well,
not.
I know
I'm
one
not,
of them will like that.
I
Just
am not
Get Brockus,
spanking.
he'll love it. He'll love it. Zell will also probably love it.
I will not
Oh,
spank.
everyone
the
on the proper villains would love that. I'm
Sorry.
sure.
Me spanking Brockus.
No, me.
Yes.
Oh.
Ooh.
You would like that a lot.
Oh, definitely.
I don't even want to picture that. God.
I've just got this big green ass, and it's not a nice sight.
It's got dimples in it and pimples and hair tufts everywhere.
A squirrel spanking
It's all
a
hairy.
dog.
Thank you. Just the mental image I needed after working a really long weekend. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope it helps you sleep at night.
Right, yeah, I'm not.
I didn't say anything about the. I didn't say anything about the man
Oh,
purse that
you
would be hanging out beneath it.
motherfuckers.
What?
I'm yelling at cars. I'm sorry.
Just
Oh.
average road rage.
Right.
See up the road.
I'm about ready to get out and, like, I think I can walk faster than this fucking dump truck that's in front of me.
Probably.
Gotta love Detroit traffic.
So not okay. You're breaking the law by being on your phone while you're driving.
It's
Am I
not against the
catching that
law in the
right,
state of
Jim?
Michigan to be on the phone and talk. Especially if you got a wireless headset.
Yeah.
Well,
Hell, in Michigan, the worst thing you can get
Well-
for texting and driving is a $50 fine.
are you fucking kidding me? In
No.
California, they can suspend your license.
Yep, not in Michigan. They don't care.
Well, it is.
They're
Well,
like, we
it
just
is
want you to
only-
fucking die, man. The less people on the road, the less potholes we have to fix.
Economics. Just basic economics. It's always that way.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, what you're saying is Detroit is trying to slum
Oh no, if I'm
people
texting
out
in
of
Detroit,
the
I'm
city?
fucked. I'm texting in Detroit and I get pulled over by a city kid, I'm fucked.
Well, that's because they're going to take your phone and then take your car, but that's besides the point.
Oh hell, if you're in the inner part of Detroit now, because we have this brand new rail trains that go through downtown. These
no one
trains
cares
are
about
actually.
Your trains.
Oh, I know. God damn it! I was going on a tangent, wasn't I? Fuck me.
Well, we can always do.
I was about ready to go into the old man story type thing. Like my old band director.
If you start doing that, I'm going to start calling you Artie.
Yeah. Please no.
Well, I have 4 people with me that aren't normally on one of my streams. I know I'm known for saying this because I actually want to be informed about my guests and what they want to talk about. Is there anything you guys would like to bring up?
My show this Friday will not be airing because Lo-Fi and I will actually be on another.
You talk way too much. I'm talking to the other 3 people that haven't talked.
I was just going to say about the very important news of the Big Cheese Festival apologizing for running out of cheese. This is breaking news that happened 4 hours ago. An event in Brighton now has to refund its patrons because it's being called a shambles, and some people simply saying, was expecting more cheese.
Cheese.
That's all.
Oh my god.
That's the excitement of Britain right now because we're snowed in.
You announced cheese.
Yes.
Well,
that is
Gouda for you.
Festival.
It's big news.
Don't you ever do that again.
Is that or I talk about the KFC shortage?
Are you in Scotland or Wisconsin?
Oh, they are never short of cheese in Wisconsin. All they do is grind up people when it actually gets low enough, and the fat from everyone there is kind of. I'm grossing myself out. I'm sorry.
Soylent cheese.
Soylent cheese. Soylent cheese is people.
I mean, the way you described it, Soylent. Not going anywhere closer with that one because I'll gross myself out.
So we're gonna talk. It's 4:44 in the morning where I am, and we're gonna talk about cheese.
Akio, was that legit?
Is this a thing?
It is legit. That is actual news on the BBC right now as of 4 hours ago.
It's not surprising.
The Big Cheese Festival's having food issues. Also, all our supermarket stores are just fucking empty. You can't get any bread, you can't get milk because of our big snowing. But the irony is, people were panic buying all this shit while in the store at the worst part of the storm. So I'm like, you don't need it if you're here at the worst part of the fucking storm. Anyway.
No, Tish, you're not allowed to leave. You'll have to stay here and keep our viewer numbers up.
Yes, Tish. Don't ditch us.
Yes, suffer with us.
God,
Wow.
I don't feel so. I feel horrible now. Thank you, Akio. Pheromone says in the chat 5 a.m. talking about cheese. I'm playing Tetris and I thought I was bored.
Wow, that's a low blow right there.
Low blow, low blow, low blow. No, Tish, you're not allowed to leave. I never get to see you on stream. You're not allowed to leave. You have to stay in and entertain the chat with your words of wisdom.
Come and join us on stream, Tish.
Because apparently the words of wisdom on this stream are not happening. But that makes it almost exactly like the Cuntstream, so I'm doing okay.
So has Monkey Boy said anything since you threw out the video?
Not to me.
Oh man.
No, he has not said anything to me yet. I haven't even heard from. But Schmeckel did decide to follow me on Twitter, so I don't know if he's spying or not.
Well,
No,
he already got
not,
one spy.
He's not spying. I'm pretty
Why
sure
not a second?
he figured out how to. He figured he'd follow you to make sure that if they are talking shit or calling you out, boom, can tag you now.
They could have tagged me before.
Yeah, but now it's like personal because he's a follower.
speaking of the Cuntstream, you were on it, what, last night? Again?
Yeah,
For the
a couple of
1000th time?
times.
Because they bring anybody on?
Yeah.
Well, we can get more on right now. She's
Wow,
up for
was
it.
that a low blow?
Yeah, that
Don't
that
just bring
was.
anybody on.
I can throw as much
Including
shade as I can throw as much shade as I want on my goddamn stream. Anyway,
Well, okay then.
what were you guys? What did you guys talk about? What? Tell me how this works. Tell me how a cunt stream works, because I honestly cannot listen to more than 5 minutes.
Well, that's
Well,
just your ADHD involved.
Last night
Well,
was
first, Anton.
Cuntstream News network, and it was actually hosted by two of your proper villains.
Oh, let
The
me guess.
same- it's-
Lo-Fi and Brackus?
Nope.
Zell.
Probably Zell.
No,
Zell and
no, it
Brockus.
was Zell and Brockers.
Oh.
Yep.
Is this their inaugural show that they're doing?
No, that's
But they-
Monday.
That's today to me.
Yep.
Well, today to all
Okay.
of us, actually.
Yep.
Monday, yeah.
Yeah, so it's tonight.
Oh, okay.
At 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Ooh, that's late.
I'll
God,
be in-
can't they get on any earlier?
They can never do it when I can actually listen in.
Well, that's why they've got that slot. They've got the midnight slot to prove that they're shit.
Yeah.
Akio, that was wonderful.
No, I honestly hope that they are able to actually do a good stream and show them over on the cunt stream how it's done.
Well,
Now,
he's
I
getting rid
know-
of Cuntstream Beta because of the two of them.
Now, I know for a fact that our last stream ended up in absolute fucking chaos. That was not my fault. That was not my fault.
It was the best
The
stream you guys
culprit-
had done in a while.
That's not
He had a
true.
spy.
The two people that are responsible for sending out the links will be properly dealt with tomorrow, and I will make sure that everyone gets to hear the screams. Now,
Right.
I just what?
Right. Yeah. Screens of pleasure
Joy.
or agony.
I'm
'Cause either one,
just
I'm
gonna
cool
say
with. I'm gonna be
yes.
listening at work. So.
Okay. So I know who they were, and I can guarantee it wasn't me, and I can guarantee it wasn't Brockis. So I'm going to leave the levels of deduction to you wonderful detectives to find out who actually sent out the links.
Speaking of sending out links, okay to throw Mort. one.
Oh, I know who sent
Yes,
out the
go
link.
ahead, throw
Yep,
Tish.
I'll
Throw
get
Tish a link.
Tish.
Blood for the blood god. I did that earlier today. I am not afraid to, I am not afraid, and I am not too humble to announce that I was 4-0 on Twitter today, and one of them was really good.
It was beautiful, actually.
So-
Poetic.
Oh, thank you. But yes,
that I'm sucking up
I
or
already
anything.
did my.
Pretty good.
No, of course not, King. Of course not. But I did my blood for the blood god already. If there's any, if either of you wonderful people want to actually start throwing down for the blood god, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
I don't think any of you don't like each other though, so that's going to be weird.
Quite the most opposite.
So it's gonna be hugs and bunnies for the blood god.
It's just 11. We'll just.
Wait. I'm just going to point out one quick fact for two of you, because I know that this is your favorite person. But there's a teeny tiny little opal in the chat.
Yes,
Oh, shoot.
I saw.
Oh, God, yeah, bring that hotness on.
Are you trying
King.
to kill the stream?
King, seriously. Tone down the pedometer to like 10 instead of
God damn it.
That's
20.
coming from the pedo homunculus.
I am not.
The one girl who has not brought it up yet literally brought it up on your live stream. How does that make you feel?
I am not.
Discuss.
Gotta love that
I
role
am
play.
not a homunculus.
Homunculus.
Are you
Wait,
trying?
Antoine, does your roleplay character does he have a tattoo anywhere on his body?
On his lower
Does he have
back.
Fuck you! Fuck you, Oculus. He does not have a tramp stamp.
You need something to read while you're back there. It's got the verse of a Bible, "Thou shalt not judge me," and while you're in the middle of it, it's a very interesting read, I'm sure.
So I'm taking it you're speaking of this from experience, then.
Well, sometimes you get bored and it's either look at their posters. You can only look at My Chemical Romance for so many times before you're like, it's not really doing me.
It's not really doing anything.
I don't want to know. And I am not a homunculus. I don't care what any of you say. It's not true.
Antoine is a homunculus.
No hashtag. No hashtag.
Yes, hashtag.
Wow,
No,
this guy
no
doesn't know how to
hashtag.
fucking drive, dude. Get off the road!
God damn
That sounds like King is going off the road and off the rail.
Are we sure? Are we sure you're not going to drive through a Taco Bell? Are you?
Oh
in a
my
truck?
gosh. Man, I need a truck. Someone give me a fucking truck.
So, rage aside, more rage about rage.
More rage about rage.
That's basically how the
God
topic
damn it,
so far.
ducks! God. You know what? If you don't behave, I'm gonna send the link to Opal, and I'm gonna let her in here.
Yay!
Hey, that threat was standing to Kadunt.
Oh
Guys, I'm
God!
okay with Opal. Although,
Cassie left the call. Wait, why did Cassie leave the call?
she's driving and such.
No,
Oh.
she's at home. She might have dropped.
No, she could have dropped, yeah. I think she was talking about getting food earlier.
Oh.
She just
I don't
got
blame
off.
her.
She just got off work and got home. So,
Well, we included her for a bit. That's the demographic.
so thank you for the hashtags in the chat, you asshole fuckers.
Thank you.
I can't see the
Rick,
chat.
Rick
That's
is
awesome.
a little slow. He's got Hort on. Hort on.
Should cars be driven by robots or angry YouTubers? If it's King driving, if it's King driving the car, I would say robots are safer.
Really, it's an
Yeah.
angry horse at the wheel right now.
Holy shit.
It's
Guess what I just realized?
what?
King is your current Brockus.
Oh my god.
No,
Because he's so angry.
Oh, it's an open!
Good morning.
Hello, Opal.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, what are you doing, Opal?
I'm still in bed.
Oh, kinky.
Good morning.
I can't do my own small Opal voice.
It's 6 in the morning.
well, it's only 5 a.m. here.
So
Oh,
1
Oh, that's
p.m.
right,
in the
Opal,
morning.
you're
Get
an
rid
hour
of
behind me.
1 p.m. in the morning. That was fucked. 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
Hey.
Hello,
What?
Mort.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
He's
we can
joining
hear
you
you.
for this proper Cuntstream.
I need
Yes.
my coffee.
Is that Gwen in the background?
No,
Is Gwen
no,
here?
That's more.
Say
That's
hi to Gwen
Tish.
for me.
Oh, it's Tish.
no. I'm at work. Gwen is asleep.
Oh, okay.
Well, tell her
But
good
we
morning later.
Don't worry. I'll give her a real good morning.
You'll have to lick the chocolate off first.
What he does to you, Opal, and Cass in the RP, he does to Gwen in real life.
Yeah, good husband.
Thank you, King. Thank
I
you for
don't know,
making it sound even worse than it possibly ever could have. Thank you very much.
From the way it sounds, it doesn't sound like Antoine's doing the work. He's
crap,
being used. He is just the dildo to the wall being used at this point.
Hi, Lo-Fi!
That's a hello, Luffy.
I forgot. I got.
Alright, people, hey, can we get some radio silence for just a minute? I have an announcement.
The fuck?
Radio silence. Be quiet.
Wow, Tish, your voice deepened
Shut the
really,
fuck up.
really much.
Silence.
Excuse you.
I'm confused.
Silence.
Silence for what? Watch.
It's
I'll
proper.
give you silence. You
Shut
want,
the fuck
you want
up.
silence? You
Yes.
want silence? There. Silence. Perfect silence.
How do you fix it? Yes, fix it. Alright.
Yeah, this is pretty appropriate for what's going to happen.
Was that the country? Was that the announcement?
It's
What about
it's a lot of stuff.
You wanted to speak to Antoine? I'm right here. You want to throw down? Let's play some blood sports. I'm up for it.
Antoine's 4-0 now, motherfuckers. He's on his way to being Andy Worski.
According to Sparky, apparently I'm 20-0. I don't know where the other 16 came from, but that's
It's all
I'm
in
okay
his
with the
pants.
record.
He came a few times in his pants.
What happened?
Could not mute it. Thank you.
How long was I muted?
I don't know. I guess Kadanta's just going around muting everybody. So.
Twitter arguments don't count. Thank you, Lo-Fi.
I didn't say that it counts for Twitter.
You
So
want to have a
that's-
conversation, Antoine and Mort, go.
Why did you guys?
Knock it off. All right. What did you want to announce?
That's the next failure.
You don't do it right. You know what? You do not have the authority to steal one of my villain's words.
He's not here.
It doesn't work.
What, you mean, nigger?
He doesn't own
You
the
just
fucking
can't.
word. He doesn't own
he
the
may
fucking
not-
word.
He
That's
may
right.
not own the word. He may
Just-
not own the word, but he does it so much better than you.
Just because he's
Right.
You mean like the way he says it? He says it like, nigger, 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 nigger.
He says it with so much passion and enthusiasm. It's like a
He
kid.
does.
It's like a kid going down to the Christmas tree on Christmas
No, it's
morning
not even
and
close,
seeing
Lo-Fi.
all of the presents, and it's just he's so excited to say it that it just bursts out. You will never come close to being able to be that excited to say that word.
I don't
My
want to be
favorite-
that close to children anyway. Thank you.
My favorite version of that was when Sparky put on the chat because YouTube.
Yeah, goodbye, King. So, welcome to the proper country.
On Niger. That's one of my favorite reading cells ever done. Niger, 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 Niger.
Nidger.
Nigger, yeah.
I had a friend called Rigger, but he then also got called Nige, and then sometimes we'd accidentally put the names together.
It works.
So we came out with Niger.
So am I doing this right yet? Is this what the Cuntstream does? Am I going to be popular now because of this? Is what
everybody?
everyone wants? I'm not muting anyone.
Oh, they muted themselves this time?
Oh no.
No,
that was
no.
Akio.
What? No,
Kadant's been muting everyone.
No, I'm not. I stopped.
Whoever's doing it, keep it
But
up.
that means you were doing it.
just made me.
I never denied that. I
So,
said
Antoine, got a question for
wanted to
you.
communicate with you, so I muted everybody.
Well, it's not Tish that wants to communicate. It's the person
Then
that I
that's
barely
on.
know.
The
The
boyfriend.
one with the weird goatee that is way too long and needs to be trimmed.
Bullshit. It looks
I
just
will
fine,
shave
thank you.
your gorilla's monkey ass head.
He's gotten a wee bit confused on who he's talking to.
Look, now
Apparently,
now
if
it
you-
is
you know
country.
what?
You are Schmeckle
You-
now.
If you want, I will contact Schmeckle right now, and I'll bring him on, and you can shave him. It'll be great. He may be asleep, but it's not. Will you knock it off, Lo-Fi? Shut up.
Sounds like
I don't hear her talking.
She's in the chat.
Oh, fuck.
The reason she's not talking is because she's at school instead of listening to this instead of actually doing what she's supposed to be doing.
Also, it's not so much of a sleep that he's doing; it's more like a drunken stupor.
Lo-Fi goes to school.
Yes, Lo-Fi goes to school.
What is she going to school for?
Her 27th
her fourth degree, yes.
Design and computers.
How many degrees does somebody need? You could just stop.
You need as many until you get an actual job, because fucking certificates and degrees shit.
You need at least 23 to be Batman.
Da 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 da.
Why did you guys wake me up?
I didn't wake you up. You showed up on the. You showed up in the chat, and you wanted the link. I threatened if they were going to keep saying that I was a homunculus in the chat that I was going to send you the link.
My kid's not even awake yet, guys.
That means you can have fun. It's now adult time.
I mean, you have your toys, so I suggest you go use your toys and you can go back to sleep.
Yeah, you've got Paddington Bear, and I just realised probably no one knows that.
I know who
Paddington Bear. Oh my gosh!
It was just a
Hey, did you see
realization of how British I was saying?
Did you see that they China banned the letter N?
You banned the letter N?
Yep, it's illegal to use the letter N in anything in China now, or they're in the process of banning it.
So how
just
the
has
fuck
to be
do they-
signed by their Congress.
So what? How do they say the country's name? Chia? Are they going to be the Chia? Are they going to be Chia Pets?
Chia.
Antoine, they never.
I think they're going to move towards the traditional Chinese pronunciation.
They never used the N. They just were like just noises.
Yeah, their current prime minister. Am I correct in calling him that? I don't know. He's actually currently moving to. He's currently moving to eradicate the current political standing or eradicate terms so that he can be in office unlimited. He's basically making a move towards being able to be in full power as.
In other words, it's Chairman Mao, the son of Mao.
Yeah. And they're referring to him as something else, and he's banned those words as well. He wants to ban those words as well.
Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that too. Yep, he banned Winnie the Pooh.
Oh well, apparently they've banned it briefly, so it's a
Yeah.
brief, but still that's censorship.
Yeah, they're going to censor out Winnie the Pooh because you don't like Winnie the Pooh because they refer to him as that. The letter N because that goes with a freedom movement that's kind of happening in China right now, and they utilize that.
Hold on, hey, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I asked you in private message if there was anything that you had an idea for a video I could do, and you said I have nothing, and then you start dropping articles and news and shit. Fuck you.
I just remembered. I literally, it was us talking, and it got my brain working. And the fact that I'm a little angry at fuckers out here driving on the road.
Here's a question.
It's not like they're all Chinese.
No, it's not all Chinese, but I only heard it on. I listened to. I was listening to yesterday's Today and This Week in Stupidity, or This Week in Stupid.
All right,
by Sargon. Yeah, Sargon's, he does that weekly thing, and he was talking about it. It was pretty funny.
Yeah, but how much of this has been actually like confirmed?
Oh, he went through the whole thing. Like he provided his sources and shit, even the links to the websites. It was pretty crazy.
His links. He uses proper citations.
He's British. He has to go through the proper notifications. Otherwise, he'd be known as a shit grad student.
Yeah.
I hate citing sources. I used to do that in AP English and advanced writing. I hate MLA citations.
I just put down
so you did that last week.
That's why I use APA.
Right?
Oh, hey, you know that they have a new citation thing for like social media stuffs, right?
Yeah, there is.
God damn it!
It makes me slightly
kind of crazy.
It makes me slightly happy.
Well, I mean, there really kind of needs to be, considering the fact that there's so much data out there on social media.
Yeah, I'm just glad they updated it to that.
Well, it's only being used to censor everybody. You speak out against us, banned. You're speaking about this, right? Here's 3 companies that won't accept your company. There's a lot of weirdness going on with social media, and that's why I hate it.
Who the fuck was eating chips?
I wasn't eating chips. I was opening up my
Fuck's sake,
gas
Knight,
station.
you're always doing
There we
something to ruin us. Like talk.
No, that's Opal's job.
God damn it! I know that was good done. She's laughing her ass off.
Well, as long as the stream stays one stream and not become 4 separate ones.
No, this isn't gonna be blood sports or anything. This is not the Kumite that
Something happening.
I'm not doing it.
The group chat says no one has muted anyone since Kadunch muted me.
And I was about to ask a question.
It tells me if Antoine muted me.
What is your question, Opal?
That's not a question.
That's not a question.
Anyway, I'm looking at what to buy to see if my kid will eat something. What do toddlers who are picky eaters usually eat? Because I have tried everything. I even bribed
You make them eat whatever you make. That's how you adult.
Have you tried food?
Yes, I've tried food.
But not the food that you normally cook, like actual food.
Yeah.
Get them like the stuff at the store. What is it? It's the cookies, the banana flavored cookies.
I've tried that. I tried banana cookies. He didn't eat it. I bribed him with ice cream. He didn't eat it. Yogurt, noodles, macaroni, pasta, chicken
So you're
nuggets.
just not feeling well?
Your child is broken.
He ate a crayon.
Well,
well, there's your problem, Opal.
They're full of crayons.
All right, chat. Do you have an answer for her?
I don't deal with children.
Have you checked to see if all of his crayons are still around?
Yes, I had to do inventory in his crayon.
I just imagine Opal with a fancy computer going, how many crayons is in this pack? Yep. And how many of these Lego bricks are still here? Yep, that's check.
Yeah, no, only one of them had a bite missing, and he spit it in my hand, but I think he might have swallowed some of it.
So,
I gave up, but I bribed him with ice cream, and he didn't even want ice cream.
So he may not be feeling well.
He's still.
He just ate a fucking crayon.
He's still very active and very silly and climbing shit.
Pheromone in the chat says your child is defective. Return for replacement.
He is technically defective because he's disabled. So yeah, I can't return him though. I love him.
Well, if I ask, does he poop?
He's disabled. What do you mean by that?
He's technically disabled.
How so?
I don't know. Technically, we're all disabled.
He has a chromosomal deletion syndrome, and then he was born premature, and then because
what
he
syndrome
was
does he
born
have?
Chromosomal deletion syndrome, 22q14 deletion syndrome.
What the fuck is that?
He's missing
back in my day, they threw those down the hill.
He's missing something in his chromosomes that caused some tiny deformations, like extra bones in his feet and legs, and he had 6 fingers and 6 toes.
Okay, well,
that's quite alright.
What happened to the rest of his fingers and toes?
I had to get them removed because they were causing him pain.
Yeah.
Did you try feeding him those instead of crayons?
I think he ate one of his fingers in the womb.
that is
God.
Most disturbing concept.
All right, Opal. Another question: how old?
Oh, he's almost 2.
You do know that children go through periods where their hunger will increase and
They're
then also
just not
decrease.
hungry.
Yeah, I know.
it's probably just fine and normal.
Probably.
That
I don't
happens
know.
with children.
I
That's
worry
just how
a
I've lived
lot.
life.
I worry a lot because he's really skinny.
Well, if you get really
He was
concerned,
born
take him to the
premature. He's
doctor.
going to be skinny. And
Yeah.
what Cunt said, take him to the doctor.
How early was he? How early was he born, Opal?
I had
How many
just
months?
turned. I had just
Or
turned
how
8
many
months
weeks?
pregnant when he was born. Like just turned 8 months pregnant when he was born.
Well, that's
So
not
you're
too
in the
bad.
You're in the middle of your third trimester.
Mostly 4.
Yeah, and he was born 3 pounds, and because he was born so tiny, he had a grade 2 brain hemorrhage. Like before I could even hold him. Yeah, he had a brain hemorrhage. Yeah, after he.
So they had a shunt.
I think so, and then he had a feeding tube. So eating is a bit of an issue. Yeah. So I worry, cause yeah, I'm a little overprotective. And
No, you've got reasons to worry. It's pretty understandable.
yeah, and because of the chromosomal deletion syndrome, the doctor's like, we don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to your kid. All we can tell you is that he definitely has eyeballs. Thanks, doctor. You are no help. Like, can I write a research paper on your kid? I've never seen anything like this before. No.
Well, Opal, you've got a mom and lo-fi.
I'd be like for a fee.
Yeah, so like but I got him tested for food allergies and he's not allergic to anything. I didn't need to, but I did because I will worry like that. And he's not allergic to anything. I think he's just picky.
He's probably just picky.
Most kids, most 2-year-olds are picky.
My sister,
my daughter is picky, and she's 4.5.
My sister at 8 years old and 28
No
years
one
old.
wants to
Still
look
fucking picky.
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi. No one wants to look at the poop.
Oh, he's
One wants to
poops.
look at poop.
Because I am a worrywart, I study his poop sometimes, and he has good poops.
Well, if he
Okay,
pooped
we
that
are
was
going to
eating
You're as bad as my wife. You're as bad as my wife.
We are going to
He has
change the
good-
subject of this stream
He
because
has
it has
good
gotten
poops
really,
and
really,
very
really
nice,
weird.
healthy wet diapers.
Antoine, congratulations! You reached the proper Cuntstream.
But Opal does go in the Cuntstream a few times, and this is pretty normal. So
He almost
this is
ate a
Cuntstream.
penny though, so
Good
I don't know.
job, Antoine. You're the one who brought this on.
Opal, we can go through all the things we almost ate as children, and sometimes did eat. It's pretty normal.
So
How many times a day do you?
Opal.
Lo-fi, did that say
daughter
feel or
stuck a-
feed?
King, be quiet.
Maybe I'll just heat up a slice of ham and give him a piece of ham.
You could try.
Get him a bit of cheese and wrap it around the ham.
And I'm really running out of ideas, guys. He's really weird.
So let's talk about something else. And
please, can we talk about something else? Anything else?
You're the one pick up topic. Oh, pull on. This
The
is
cheese
your
shortage
fault.
is still going on, and how do we solve the cheese shortage?
The cheese shortage, guys. Does anybody know how to make cheese?
And how do we fix the letter N being banned in China?
We killed the one in power? No?
If that works.
He will
No,
die
that works.
one day, eventually.
Great, now they're buying on us.
It's either that or we do.
The news coming up: the Irish are running out of potatoes. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Again.
He's banning death.
Lo-Fi is typing in the chat, right?
Yes.
Because I don't see any of her shit. It's not popping up for me.
No, it's in. For me, it's popping up in the lower right-hand corner. Oh my god.
She says, "Oh, hang out, chat, you fool."
Fuck you, kid.
This has just gone so downhill. We were doing okay, and then someone was talking about a kid eating their fingers in the womb. That's.
Somebody invited Opal onto the stream.
You pushed my. You forced my hand.
Antoine, I said this wasn't going to be a punishment for us. It was going to be a punishment for
one
you.
hashtag. I can't help it that it's popular.
I'm sorry, I'm so popular. My brain isn't awake, okay? Half asleep, I think about my...
There we go.
Stop muting me.
As you can see, Opal is quick to unmute herself because that happens.
Well, there's a
too many
button.
times. It happens
She
too many
sees
times.
when she goes muted.
Oh
Yeah,
my
it's just
God.
I'm looking at shopping right now. That's why I wasn't muting myself that quick in the past. But now I am focused and I
What
can
are you
press a
shopping
button.
for?
Groceries. That's why I was talking about food.
Okay, yeah.
Did
Let's
any of you guys watch this weekend's Kumite?
No.
The
Yes, I
Bloodapalooza?
watched the Bloodapalooza. It wasn't good until the last
Still Fat Pat.
hour.
I've heard a lot of stuff about this Bloodapalooza.
Oh my God, Medicare just destroyed everyone that went up against him because they're dumbasses.
Some
I
woman
wouldn't. Okay, I
sent
wouldn't
a
say
patron as her
destroyed.
champion. That
Yes.
was weird.
That's
They came
Allison
up.
from the Honey Badgers. It makes me feel so bad about being a fan of the Honey Badgers.
Just
I
saying.
tweeted at her. I was like, "Stop!"
Yeah.
The first time she came on, she responded to me too. When did I shill? I said you shilled when you came on, not doing what you were supposed to do, and decided to talk about your fucking court case. No one cares. That's not what you were supposed to come on. And then she comes on and apologizes like for 10 minutes straight. I tweeted at her again. Stop! Someone stop this woman, please. She's making it worse. Leave with your dignity. And then she leaves and comes back with a patron who is going to defend Dr. Randomacam because Dr. Randomacam is too much of a bitch to get on the Kumite.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Medicare just had some fun with that shit, man.
The Honey Badgers
My favorite thing was...
King, hold on. There's a question. The Honey Badgers are a group of females, mainly females, that are men's rights activists. No,
Why
Lo-Fi,
is this
Lucky Hill will
still
not
an
be doing
issue?
that.
Where was the question?
Lo-Fi asked who are the
They're
Honey
in-
Badgers.
Oh, well. My
They're in
question
Canada,
was,
aren't
what was
they?
the subject that Medicare and the other people were talking about?
The subject. So, okay, you guys all watch Jim, right? You all watch Mr. Metica.
Nope.
So
No.
he did a.
Yeah.
I follow him on
No.
Twitter, that's it. Or I used to, and then I got tired of his shit, so I was like...
Porn
yeah,
takes
follow
up too much of my time.
I
just
agree,
like
Lo-Fi.
Dark Side Phil drama.
Okay,
I
so
just recently discovered him.
Basically, he did a video a while back about this kid named Ross, and Ross basically admitted that he was a pedophile.
Oh, Jim
And
Ross, I
that
know
he was-
all about the
oh,
Jim
yeah.
Ross
Yeah, and then
situation.
he was autistic, and he was threatening Medica and things like that. So Medica did a video. Dr. Randomacam came on there basically saying, "Don't call the pedophile an autistic person. Don't call him an autist. Don't make fun of him. Things like that." I'm like, and Jim basically was like, "He's a fucking pedophile. Why can't I make fun of him?" Anyway, they have some Twitter back and forth, and every single time he tells Randomacam to come on and talk to him about something, either on their stream, on his stream, on the Kumite, Randomacam backs out. And that's
Yep.
exactly what he did again. And this time he sent in Allison, who is the head of the Honey Badgers, and basically got blown the fuck out yet again.
He sent a woman to do the job that he should be doing, and it's nothing against women, but the thing is, she wasn't prepared for him.
No,
Why
so
would
he
you send
was
somebody
not
who's not
prepared.
prepared?
Yeah, that was a dick move.
well,
So
I
as
don't know.
women
Is that
I
as
don't
women
know.
should be. As women should be. Mine is sitting here barefoot, but we're not in the kitchen.
Thank you,
But
zombie
you
soldier.
guys were streaming too fucking early. I had no time to put clothes on. That is my
Well, I
argument
should
on
get
that.
dressed.
We don't need to have a vote on to see who is wearing what right now. I'm sure it's very little for most.
I should get dressed.
Antoine, you've had Fat Pat on the show before. What did you think of the Sofane versus Andy Warski fight?
I love Sofane. I love Fat Pat. I think they're great. I think they're hilarious. The problem is I kind of take Sofane's side on this. Andy Warski just said we should be able to take criticism. So Sophane gave him criticism. Warski lost his shit. And he started ragging on Sophane, calling him a pussy, calling him all these names. Sophane didn't really say anything back. And then finally he spoke out. And it was all because the whole thing that got Warski more pissed off is that because Jeff Holiday was responding to Sophane and they were having a conversation. That's what pissed Warski off, because he can't stand Jeff Holiday. He cannot stand him so much so that if Jeff Holiday is ever talking about anything, it's bad. So I think Sophane was in the right, specifically after Andy Warski said we should be able to take criticism from our friends. And then as soon as he says that, Sophane said, okay, your chat sucks. Your chat are a bunch of racists. You need to get a handle on that shit. Now, I'm paraphrasing, of course. But
Hey, speaking of people dogging other people, who's the guy trying to steal the proper villains from you?
that would be Schmeckel.
Okay.
Which one is Schmeckel?
He's the
Schmeckel
one with
is-
the top hat.
He's the gorilla with the top hat.
But he
The one
usually
that-
has his camera on, right?
Wait, we're talking about the guy with the beard and the long hair and the top hat.
The maple apes.
Yeah.
Maple apes.
So
Yeah, the Canadian ape.
They are Yeti lovers.
That's Cadunt at work there. Lovely work. Love
Who
your work.
keeps mooning me?
I don't know.
Antoine.
Who probably loves you the most?
Antoine loves me the most.
No, he loves you for the
Cards
wrong
to
I didn't. Antoine loves me the most. He gives me advice and
Right with-
stuff.
I was worried about where that was leading, but if there is advice and stuff, cool.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about tech.
Thank you, Akio. Thank you. Thank you.
Advice?
You have
I
so
don't
much
know.
fucking faith in me.
I don't know a lot about tech stuff, and he's really cool. He's helping me with writing. I was having a conversation. He's a good asshole. He is
I'm
the
a good-
prettiest asshole.
You're not helping me, Opal.
Prettiest asshole ever.
Antoine, you're the master of your own reputation. You
Apparently.
homunculus.
Shot
Well,
it.
I mean, I'm Opal. Who doesn't love me?
That's the strange thing is, as much
From-
as they give you, no one can actually say, "Okay, Opal, we're never talking to you again."
Yeah,
I gave her a fucking.
even the biggest assholes seem to like me.
Anyway.
Thank you, dog backwards. That doesn't make it any better.
That's
The
because
one
all
warm
these
ring.
assholes are pedophiles.
He should be helping you cook. Ow, my eye. What's in my... Something got in my eye.
It's called your eyeball.
It's called light. It's always going in there.
That wasn't me this time, I swear.
Anyway.
Oh my god.
No, I
Okay.
muted my own self.
Anyway,
'cause I-
Schmeckle
So,
is the one
do
who
I have
runs
to-
the Cuntstream and is the one who is stealing the villains.
he's not stealing my villains.
That's not
He's
how
just
he made it
borrowing
sound.
He's just keeping them locked in a closet and then using them when he wants, and then you can get to come filled corpses later.
I'm going to go and listen back to one of the cut streams where he says, I have successfully stolen your villains, Antoine.
Right, and then ragged on Antoine for like 5 minutes. Which I couldn't tell if it was a joke or not.
Oh, it's totally a joke.
Okay, all
It's
of
a
this
joke.
stuff, all of this is, it spoils the fun, but it's planned.
It's
Okay.
WWE.
We're trying
it's
to
a
do
work.
It's a work. So, when are we supposed to be going on? Is it next Friday? I don't know. Well, we're all supposed to be going on the Cuntstream at some point, and we're going to be quote unquote taking it over, and then they're going to come on to the proper villains, and we're going to finish it. So that's how it's going to work.
You like to finish stuff.
I didn't even do that one. That was perfect. I would have let her finish.
I never get to finish.
Antoine, what are you doing?
Cadunt, do you get to finish? Mort, do you get to finish? Lo-Fi, do you get to finish?
Goddamn right she gets to finish.
Does that piece of meat in the refrigerator get to finish?
On my bed, ladies come first.
Does that piece of meat with a hole in it get to finish?
I'm not a homunculus. Fuck off, Darkseid.
A homunculus.
Oh God.
Right. This is beautiful.
Anyway.
For some reason, the pie has a hole in it too.
Well, that just means I have visited.
Oh God. Anyway,
you know, Pheromon, I have no idea what is happening. I'm trying to explain something, and it just goes awry. So we're just gonna stick with that.
I have never heard anybody ever say awry in a conversation.
Really?
Well, now you have.
You obviously don't know too many intelligent people.
I thought that word was dead. Oh God, why do my eyes hurt?
Because it's too early for this shit.
That might be also the biggest thing is too much light at the wrong time of the day.
Oh my goodness, they're itchy.
Okay. What were you saying, Antoine?
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, well, Antoine's deed. Right. So, Schmeckel, Cuntstream, there's a crossover. It's all sexual, and everybody's loving it, and no one's coming out alive.
Okay, so I want to make this perfectly clear. I am happy that Brockus and Zell are getting their own show. They came to me to do the show before we got Lo-Fi. Both of them are extremely funny. Both of them are extremely intelligent. Both of them were going to be stand-up comedians. Them getting their own show, if it has anything to do with me even giving them a little bit of exposure, they deserve everything that they get. So the fact that they are being able to do their own show, be funny by themselves, and be able to do their own thing, I think is awesome. Now, yes, there were misunderstandings between what was going on with the Cuntstream and me. That has been explained. So, if they're going to do their show, let them do their show. I would love to see them succeed. And I'm being 100% honest. All the jokes, all the work aside, they deserve everything that they get. They deserve more subscribers than what they have.
Oh, hey,
and that's
speaking of subscribers, what's Zell's YouTube thing where he's supposed to be putting the clips?
You need to talk to him about that. Yeah, I can guarantee he hasn't been working on that. That's up to him.
Well, he was supposed to be working on it, and that's why I asked.
He had started working on it, and then he got really busy with a lot of in real life shit. So he hasn't had the chance to get back to it, and I don't know if he'll be able to.
Ever?
Asking for Brockus's in sales channel. Give me just a second.
Oh, ignore the channel.
Well, I'm giving links.
I don't know. Chats and links have not been your strong suit in recent.
So.
Everybody gets one. You're like Oprah. Antoine is Oprah. You get a link. You get a link. You get a link.
I am not Oprah. If I was Oprah, I'd actually run for president and win.
The actual funny thing about the Oprah car thing of you get a car, you get a car,
They all had to pay for it.
Yeah, they had to pay for the taxes. Technically, they got the free car, but the taxes were so exorbitant, it was as if they were to buy the car. And it's like, nah, you've just caused debt or problems. We don't want it.
Oh,
Alright,
I
so
knew
that's
there was a
Brockus's.
cat somewhere.
Well, yes, you have to pay taxes on it, but the link that's right there. That's Brockus's channels.
Guys, I'm gonna
Zell.
go. I'm not awake yet.
Go drink some coffee.
Paul.
I had coffee.
Go drink more coffee.
Coffee.
Inject the coffee. Bye, Paul.
I'll probably.
Okay, bye. Thanks.
Auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Where can I not find his channel?
Antoine, what does Schmeckel offer?
Bye, King.
Bye, King.
I think the question was, what does Schmeckel offer that you don't offer?
Well, I was going to say, what was the offer that he made so that he could buy the villains?
Subscribers.
Well, exposure.
I don't know. You can just go to a public park on a busy day and get a lot of exposure there.
Yeah. You can always ask them, because I know and I'm not going to answer.
He
What
just means
Schmeckel offered
good
them?
head.
Hold on.
Levi is going to send a picture of her exposing herself. Chat will go wild. Oh yeah. Lo-Fi still had her expose video on Antoine, which was he has a penis, I think, was the outcome on that.
Really?
As shocking as that is, yes, I do have one.
Goodness, is a giant.
Oh, bye, King.
I think nope. There's Lo-Fi has literally exposed herself.
Where?
In the chat.
Her shit does not pop up for me.
In the Hangout chat.
And then in the Hangout chat. And then in the chat itself, that second link is Zell's channel.
Well, it's still not popping up, not the group chat. Is it like, did she like private message it to somebody?
I don't know. I don't know why it's not showing it.
Google Hangout and such weird. I can only get it on my phone. I mean, anyone else that I join the Hangout, everything works. But as soon as I join Antoine's weird backwards ass Hangouts, it's fucking weird.
Zell's channel does not exist anymore.
It doesn't exist anymore?
It's what's showing. It does not exist anymore. It's probably because it doesn't have any content on it.
That's pretty appropriate for Zell. If
So
he doesn't
just follow
have
Zell on
anything,
Twitter.
that's it. He's pretty loud on Twitter. You'll hear him eventually.
Because he had a channel. He deleted it then.
Well, either that or they took it down because he hadn't posted anything.
No, because there are hundreds of people who have that. Thousands of people who have that because they don't post anything. They just watch videos. To be able to like and comment on things, you have to have a Twitter. You have to have a YouTube profile.
Well, he has a YouTube profile.
A few months or a bit.
He might have made it private.
It might have
No,
just
it says
deleted
this channel does not exist. He deleted his YouTube.
Oh.
Might just be using his Google for YouTube, because there was that whole nonsense of Google being an absolute wank with YouTube going, you must use your Google for sign in. And it's like, no, I had a YouTube sign in. Try and link the two. Okay, you have now got two channels. I'm like, no, I didn't want to sign up to a new fucking channel. Where's my old channel, you cunts? At least Google Plus fucked up.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are we done with the mystery of Zell's existence? Aside from
no,
Twitter.
I mean,
Twitter.
He's on Twitter. Yeah, he's just on
Zell
Twitter.
Blastia concurrently.
Yeah, why did he change his
I just
name?
posted the link in the Hangout chat.
He might have felt that Zell Striker was too generic.
Yeah, but it rolled off the tongue better than Cell Blastia.
Yeah,
Very true.
True.
you should bitch at him for it.
I
Look.
have in my head.
Look, he is just like Prince. Eventually, he'll just be known as Ze, and you will only know him as his sexual preference as Ze. His sexuality is Ze. Everything is Ze to him. So it's just Ze.
There are people who already do that.
Oh wait, I was getting too close to the trans multi-naming system.
Yes.
That is getting a bit strange. I mean, it's the whole thing about like trans issues is that there's so many different groups within the same people that they're making decisions for the others, and it's like, well, what's what? As an outsider, even if you were to respect everybody 100%, it's well, everybody's got their own preference, yet everybody is also saying you must refer to trans people as this, and you can't say trans, you can't say this, and it's like, but then this other person is like, it's a shit show on what is actually uniformed. There is nothing uniformed, yet everybody gets annoyed, even the people who are, and they'll get annoyed from both sides.
Okay, so for the link, you have to copy it and paste it into your browser, but delete. You have to hit backspace at the end of it because Google likes YouTube likes to add spaces at the end of it.
Yeah. If you look, I am screen sharing and I am on Zell's Twitter page.
Yeah,
right
Zell's
now.
still around.
Hello.
Lo-fi!
Hey, hi.
Hello.
So, Antoine, can you hear me?
What? Yes, I can hear you.
We can also
Don't
hear the
sound like
Danish
that.
buses.
Don't sound like that. What?
Well, it's
have
been
to-
run down. It's been run down Antoine hour. So let's.
Hey,
you know.
okay, Mr. Hormonkey, listen here. So what you need to do is remember to tell people about the special proper villains tomorrow.
I already did that.
Do it again. Tell them some more. Should I know? I'm busy.
Go. No,
Do they hang out?
Nam is in the chat. We've talked about it already. He's coming on tomorrow. He's coming on tomorrow's show, and we're going to do the pylon.
Good. Then make a Discord thing that's waiting in line where they can, because we're not just sending it if they want to wait in line. That's a good idea. That's what all the big stars do. Like me.
That's actually a really intelligent idea because then you can have the people waiting in the Discord who want to be there and are already waiting, and this way you're not trying to find them on Twitter or anything like that to send them a link.
Yeah, that's a fucking great idea.
So then we'll do that. All hail Magog! He's in the chat.
Magog.
Hi, Magog.
How's it going,
Send
Magog?
him a link. He deserves a link.
I'm gonna go now.
All right. Bye, Lo-fi.
Love you, Lo
Don't
Waifu.
sound like that. Don't sound upset, Antoine.
He's always upset.
Don't sound, smell
If
upset.
his dick
Don't
is not
sound
wet,
upset.
he is upset. That is how the rhyme goes.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Lo Waifu. Love you.
Anyway, yes, I will announce it again because we do have more people in the chat. This week on Proper Villains, we are going to have special guest Numbed Skull, and we are going to be doing the pylon. If you want to know what the pylon is you get to have...
People pile.
We're going to be bringing on anyone in the chat who has a topic that they want to talk about. If up to 3 people in the chat say that the topic is boring, you automatically get booted, and we bring on the next person. And we will continue doing that until we find a topic that we want to talk about. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a shit show. It's going to be amazing. It's going to fall flat on its face. But it's going to be something we're going to try. So, Thank you,
Those are the
Reaper.
best.
Yay for effort.
Yes, it's going to be something that is primed for troll exploitation. So, but it's something else that we're actually gonna try, and it may become a regular thing. I don't know. So,
I mean, as soon as you figure out how it goes, and you'll learn. It's worth the effort.
Trial by fire. No one's perfect the first time.
No, I think it's a great idea, and I think it's going to be either really, really hilarious or it's going to fall flat on its face. Either way, it's going to be a good show. So.
And if it's a success,
then we do it again. So.
And again, and again.
But not the fourth time. That's just too much. I don't have the energy.
I don't know if it's maybe if it's a success, we may turn it into a monthly thing. If not, if it's not a success, then it's a throwaway show and we do something else.
That's you always try stuff, and if it sticks, it sticks. The worst thing is to become stale, e.g., a lot of YouTube.
It's very true.
Yeah.
But what I was going to say about the Cuntstream before we all decided to go on a different tangent is I would love to be able to jump on streams. I would love to be able to get exposure for my channel. I would love to be able to do things with other YouTubers. But the way that my schedule is right now, I cannot do it. So if Brockus, Zell, and Lo-Fi can get out there and get their channels known, then that's perfect. That's exactly what needs to happen. So I'm happy for them. And that's pretty much all I'm going to say on it, and that's the end of it. So.
And we all just celebrate because it's all progress for everybody. Now, why should everybody pull everyone down? Why not pull everybody up?
Well, I would love for that to be the way of YouTube, but there are very few creators out there that actually think of it that way.
Well, in this case,
there we go.
folk are being pulled up and such, so it's nice.
So yeah. Before we close this out, since we've been going for almost 2 hours, you guys want to say
what happened to the time?
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to know why that is? It's because you're taking in less details, which speeds time up. Take in more details, it slows time down. Science.
That makes a lot of sense.
I know things that are completely useless.
Psychology, and I didn't even peg that one.
I watch a lot of random YouTube videos. Just saying.
So
what happened when, Magog?
Oh, fuck.
Magog's just asked what happened then in the chat.
Is it still about the proper villains and such?
I don't know.
Hey, Magog, I really enjoyed your last video with Poe.
Thank you for your Twitter message, King. That was fantastic. You can find Magog over at Magog at Morg Magog on Twitter. that was really just. I mean, you got to leave it on this video. You can go, Magog, I really loved you with Poe in this video. There's a lot of ways to contact Magog. There's a business email. If you've got business concerns with them, you can set up a business with them. Oh no, Villains is just been continuing as
He's
normal.
still yet to respond to my personal message.
He doesn't have to respond to your personal message.
No, he doesn't.
No,
Villains is normal.
Proper Villains isn't cancelled. Brockus and Zell are going to be doing their own show on the Cuntstream on Mondays. They're going to do the Proper Villains on Tuesdays, and then they tend to hang out on the Cuntstream during the week anyway. So it's still going on. It's just they're branching out to do their own thing as well, which is perfectly fine. Again, like I said, I don't mind. I'm happy for them.
That's good.
Oh God, it's back.
You're a very supportive friend.
So, Magog, if you are available for the proper villains tomorrow, we are doing the pylon. I suggest, from a necromancer's point of view, it would be fun.
Yeah, and if anyone dies, you can resurrect them.
Yeah, if anyone dies on the show, you can resurrect them immediately after we toss their corpse out of the hangout. So the invitation is there. But is there anything, like I said, I'm going to be closing out this stream here in a little bit. So anybody want to say anything profound or fun or say something quippy?
Hi, I'm Opal. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all of the social media.
What YouTuber?
Fuck the white YouTuber.
I mean, white power. I mean, we just need more of it.
Fright supremacy.
Fright power,
I
motherfuckers.
shouldn't leave that as my going away thing on this stream. As like white.
Well, fuck the world. I'll see y'all later.
Thanks.
Bye.
I wanted to make sure I stopped you before you continued.
I hope everybody has a good morning.
And a Merry Christmas.
Yay, Christmas!
Christmas is a year away.
It's
I hope
No,
in the
we should all be looking forward to St. Patty's Day.
I don't drink alcohol.
More for me.
You need to.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us for this, I guess, morning stream. That was interesting. This is how you do a proper Cuntstream schmeckle. Pay attention. You all have a great one.
This has been rather dull.